you want to know the secret to a long-lasting makeup, then this video is something you might want to stick around and watch. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Cholachi, a Nigerian-based makeup artist in Owerri. If you're new to my channel, please do well to hit the subscription button, give this video a thumbs up, comment and share. Thank you. Let's get right into it. So the first thing you want to do is groom the brow of your client or your model. Next thing you have to do is go ahead and clean your client's face very well using a wipes or a cotton pad with a micellar water applied on it. Use it to clean all the dirt and get the face ready for the glam. Now, one of the secrets to having a long-lasting makeup is to make sure that the skin is properly hydrated. So we'll go ahead and hydrate the face using the Kissbeauty green tea setting spray for good hydration. You want to make sure that you blend that very well into the skin and dry with a mini hand fan. Then next we'll go ahead to put a moisturizer. Apply the moisturizer in a very good volume regardless of the skin type, because if your foundation comes in contact with a dry skin, it's going to flake and break out. So you want to make sure that the skin is properly hydrated and do well to blend it properly into the skin and also dry it out before going in with the next skin prep. For my next prep, I'll be using the Adventure Sweat and Oil Barrier. Now, if your client has a dry skin, please skip this next process. But if your client has an oily skin and sweats a lot, you want to dab this into the skin and make sure it is properly blended in before doing the next skin prep. It is going to help control the oil. After that, you go ahead and prime the face. I'll be using a mattifying primer, so I basically just prime the T-zone of the face. So next I'll go ahead to do her foundation, and for foundation I'm using the BeautybyAD foundation. My foundation broke and I had to put it in another bottle, so I find it difficult filming it whenever I'm doing a shoot because it looks like giving credit to another brand for the job of another brand. I don't know if you understand that. So next I'll go ahead to blend that into the skin using the Yglam beauty sponge. You want to make sure that you blend it properly into the skin. Make sure that there are no harsh lines. Take your time, and you don't have to put in so much weight on the client's face. Just gently dab it into the skin. Next I'll go in and do her contour. For contour I'm using the Black Opal stick foundation. At this point, you can all see that my model is clearly dozing off because of how soothing and gentle my hands can be on my client and model's face. And I was teasing her and telling her not to sleep here, and she was smiling. So next I will go in with my beauty sponge and blend that into the skin. For some reason I'm seeing shadows in this video, but trust me, that was properly blended in. I think the shadows is from the light or something. So you want to blend the contour very well into the skin. So next I went in with my precise angle brush to apply the nose contour. Next, using my Tehila cosmetic blush and highlight palette, I'll be applying blush to her skin. For the cream blush, I'll be using this beautiful orange color from my palette. I applied it on her cheek, on the bridge of her nose, and you want to make sure that is properly blended into the skin. So next I will go ahead to highlight her face using the Yangabeauty concealer. You want to apply that at the back of your hand or on your foundation tray, then use a precise brush to pick it and dab it into the inner corners of the eyes, the outer corner of the eye, the forehead, the bridge of the nose, and the jaw before going in with a beauty sponge to blend that out. This way it helps you control the amount of product you apply, and it also prevents creasing of the concealer. It makes blending seamless. Next, we'll go ahead to set all the highlighted area using the Merak setting powder in the shade Cinnamon. So you want to set all the areas that you've highlighted. But first of all, go in again with your beauty sponge to make sure that there are no harsh lines or any creasing before setting with your powder. Next, we will set the whole face using the Becharm Ageless Powder Palette. Set all over the face. We'll also go ahead to use the same powder palette to do her contour and also take out the setting powders that we have on her face. Going in with the CPD blush palette, the powder blush, will actually be applying more blush to her face to bring warmth and dimension to her face, and you can all see how beautiful it's coming out. Next, we'll go ahead to set all that using the Nia primer spray. Next, we'll go ahead to bake the face for any eyeshadow fallout. So I had already done the brows. The brows are not in this video, but there is a previous video I posted. It's detailed on how I achieved this eyebrow, so do well to go watch it as well. Thank you. Next, using my Heiga&Esther brow pomade as the base for my eyeshadow, I'm going to go ahead to blend out the excess crease from the eye before going in with the Heiga&Esther pomade. You want to put that on the eyelid with a blending brush. This is going to help with the blending process, so you don't have to do too much because you're already applying it with a blending brush. So before going in with my transition colors from my eyeshadow, I love to go in with my blending brush to blend out every harsh line. Next, we'll go ahead to moisturize her lip using this moisturizing lip balm. So for the transition of the eyes, I'm going to be using Zaron Smoky Eye Palette Smudge. I had already started without knowing that my camera wasn't filming, so this is like a continuation of the transition, and I'll be going in with these shades. You can see me pick out the eyeshadow colors that I'm using for my transitions. If you watched to this extent and you haven't given this video a thumbs up, please give my video a thumbs up, comment and share this video, and do not forget to hit the subscription button. Thank you. Next, I'll be going in with my glitters, but first of all, I'm going to apply my glitter glue, and my glitter glue is from Sylvimak. My glitters is from MK Cosmetics, and my other glitters, I don't know the name of that brand. And trust me, I regretted using it because I'd had that in my box for a while. And for some funny reason, I decided to pick it and use it. And trust me, I regretted it because I think the product has expired or the time life is over. It spoiled my work. I had to go back in with my MK pigment to remedy it. But at the end of the day, it was a bit okay, but it wasn't what I intended creating. So this is a wake-up call. If you have a product in your box that you haven't used for long and you have a client, I suggest you try to use it on your hands first to be sure. This was actually quite easy to manage because I was working on a model, not a client. If it was a client, what would I have done? So please, if you're not sure of the products, try it out on your hands first before putting it on a client's face. So next I will go in with my eyeshadow to take out any fallout of the pigments and the glitters, and also to blend out any demarcations or harsh line between my eyeshadow and my transition work, if you understand what I mean. The both are eyeshadows, but one is glitters and pigment and the other one is matte. So you want to blend that into each other, like marry it into each other. There should be no harsh line. Nobody should see where each of the product is coming from. So next I will go ahead to take out all the fallout from the eyeshadow underneath the eye, because one, she was beginning to tear up and I didn't want that coming in contact with the fallout of the glitters because it's going to be messy. Next, I'm going to be lifting her face and also highlighting the eyeshadow work I have done using my pressed powder and this precise part of my beauty sponge. I'm going to be lifting her face, and you want to make sure you blend that in. So next, I'm going to do her eyeliner using the Tehila eyeliner gel. So next we'll go ahead and smudge the under eye using the same eyeshadow transitions we used for the transition work. Next, we'll go ahead to prep her natural lashes for the artificial lashes, and we're using the Kissbeauty mascara. Next, we'll go ahead to place the false lashes directly on top of the natural lashes, and then we'll adjust it very well. Tell her to look up and then take out any excesses from down to avoid it gluing together, and we'll repeat the same process on the other eye. Next, we'll go ahead to do the lip work, but first of all, we'll have to clean out the lip moisturizer that we applied. So for her lips, I'll be using the Heiga&Esther as my lip liner. I'll be using my Imagic lip palette as the major lip stain. Then I'll be using the Blossom lip gloss. If you haven't give this video a thumbs up, this is the right time to give it a thumbs up so that YouTube can push it to more audience who would want to watch this. It will help YouTube understand that what I'm doing here, it's very important and people wants to see it. So please help me hit the thumbs up button and also subscribe to my channel. Thank you. So we'll go ahead and top up all that, the contour, the nose contour, the highlight, the blush, and we'll also light her face using the Tehila highlighter. We'll go ahead to spray the face, then we'll seal the makeup as well. And this is the final looks, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up, share, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.